welcome everybody for the 2015 Employee of the Year Award. Most people are aware of this, I go over the background. So, every month we select an Employee of the Month. They get a dozen donuts. They get a day off with pay. And they get their picture and a little write-up out at the entrance of our facility. So when the citizens come in or various employees walk through the door, they'll see who the Employee of the Month was. It's always a challenge because we have so many good employees and you can only select 12. And this makes it that much more difficult because now we can only select one of the 12. All of them are great and we wish we could make each one the Employee of the Year, but it doesn't work that way. So, having said that, I will go over each month. We go from December through November, whichever year. Thank you very much. In Linda this year we have a new piece of equipment, which is a big TV in this room, for some of the employees who may not be here, and there's some legitimate reasons why employees could attend. So we will start with the December 2014 employee, and Linda's going to bring up the pictures for those who aren't here, and one of them is Eric Zupan. Eric Zupan started with Newcastle County in January of 2011 as an automotive mechanic. He started his ability to adapt out to our diverse fleet of trucks, construction, and agricultural equipment has been truly remarkable. He works hard and is an extremely valuable member of our garage staff. He's always willing to share his talents and help other mechanics diagnose difficult vehicle problems. Eric is also an excellent metal fabricator. Eric is to be commended for his expertise and excellent work ethic. He's a reservist for the Coast Guard and he's currently on active duty, so I want to recognize Eric not only for his service to the country, but his outstanding service to Newcastle County. In January 2015, Dave Hanna was our Employee of the Month. Dave's taken on additional responsibilities to supervise several large pipe and valve projects at our pump stations. Dave's knowledge of heavy pipe work has been instrumental in the completion of these projects in a safe and professional manner. Dave takes great pride in his work, and it shows in the final product. Dave and the plant operations staff have been able to tackle these large projects and complete them quicker and less expensive than contracting work. Dave was nominated by his section head, Regis Church. Dave, thank you so much. Employee of the Month for February 2015 was Tom Terepka.
I got the same shirt on. I just took that.
What are the
shirts selected? That's crazy.
Nobody would have noticed.
Of all those colors you wear.
Pick the same one.
Same pens and everything.
Yeah.
In the same order, too, I bet.
You should have just gone with, they just took the picture.
We just took it.
Tom is the staff engineer tasked with, among other things, participating in the implementation of CityWorks. He's played an integral part during each phase of implementation, configuration, and education. Prior to formal CityWorks training for our employees, Tom respectfully expressed concerns about the wide spectrum of computer skills for our particular segment of the workforce. Obviously, some are more advanced than others. I'm on the lower scale of that one. It was decided that we would delay formal training in favor of a more generic review of basic PC skills. We wanted to make the exposure of CityWorks training a favorable experience. Tom proactively developed a training module with concepts that include the appropriate use of the internet, VDI programming, jetpack operations, and self-service help desk links. He also introduced the users to Outlook and PeopleSoft. Over a 2-week period for 2 hours each day, Tom met with workforce to educate them and to field questions. Tom's view of the bigger picture, his efforts, patience, and attention to detail is to be commended, and Tom was nominated by Paul Fries. Tom, congratulations. The Employee of the Month for March 2015, Travis Voshell. Travis Voshell assisted an unknown pedestrian with a serious medical emergency near the Woodlawn Library. Travis and his crew assisted a nurse with performing CPR and helping the police direct traffic. Specifically, as he was checking and clearing the front steps of the Woodlawn Library, he noticed someone in a truck was motioning for him over by the road. He looked over, saw someone being pulled out of the road near the library sidewalk. Travis ran over and assisted the nurse by holding the man's head, placing him flat on the ground, as it did not appear that he was breathing. When paramedics arrived, Travis and his crew directed traffic away from the scene until it was clear. For this reason, Travis was nominated for Employee of the Month. Congratulations. April 2015 Employee of the Month was Jeff Hunter. Jeff's off today. Jeff is a 26-year employee of the Newcastle County who started as an electrician and was promoted to junior electronic technician, and now is a senior electrician. Jeff's primary responsibility is to keep our telemetry working so we have communications with our nearly 175 wastewater facilities. Keeping our aging telemetry system online is critical to the department's prevention of potential SSOs. Jeff coordinates repair on phone lines with Verizon and repairs transmitter and receiver boards that are no longer available. Jeff fills in during vacation running the electrical crews, assigned duties and solving difficult problems. Jeff is a first responder to alarms during off hours at our wastewater facilities, making critical decisions while utilizing limited resources to prevent an overflow and protect public health. It's for this reason that Jeff was nominated for Employee of the Month. Employee of the Month for May 2015 was Dan Netta. Dan?
I think he's at the autism board.
Okay. Dan is with us in picture. Dan is in a position where he has to provide support to engineering, construction, purchasing, and outside contractors. Dan never complains about anything or asks anyone to come back because he's too busy, yet he's always performing a multitude of tasks quickly and proficiently, with no task being too small or insignificant for him to tackle. His inbox is comprised of a multitude of requests, yet he never loses sight of any of them, and is always pleasant and accommodating and willing to take on yet another task. He's a tremendous asset to the department. Ensures that his customers get immediate results in a very professional manner. People expect excellence, service from Dan, and they always get it. Congratulations, Dan, for Employee of the Month. Employee of the Month for June 2015, Stewart Carmichael. I'd asked what that was all about, but I think it's best to live in. Stewart Carmichael, a wastewater treatment plant operator in plant operations section, was formerly a pump station mechanic. However, when it was evident that the shortage of wastewater treatment plant operators would result in hardship to the section, Stewart stepped up to the plate. He volunteered for a lateral move to work as a wastewater treatment plant operator. Stewart worked diligently to learn the facilities and took the required training and testing to obtain his state of Delaware wastewater treatment plant operator license. Thanks to Stewart for taking on this endeavor for Newcastle County. Thanks, Lindsay. Employee of the Month for July 2015, Sharon Christie. Sharon was temporarily assigned to the Parks Permit Office since May 2015, and is still there. When Sharon began at the office, she was immediately tasked with the job of overseeing the Parks Pavilion security deposits. Sharon's willingness and desire to learn, along with her attention to detail, have made lost keys and security deposit issues relatively non-existent this season. Sharon's enthusiasm to take on new tasks and her high level of customer service expertise has been vital to the daily operations of the Parks Permit Office. The amount of positive compliments from customers regarding Sharon's excellent customer service and professionalism this season was overwhelming. Thank you, Sharon. Employee of the Month for August 2015, Edmund Lindsay. Ooh, and I get a Do I get part of the prize? Ed was hired as an MEO2 in December of 2012 and assigned to construction support. It was quite obvious that Ed had multiple skills in the field of construction, and he was assigned to the mason crew, where he assisted in all aspects of masonry work. He worked on the industrial path walkway project, where construction support installed miles of new blacktop pathway and multiple informational kiosks that were fairly complex to build. He was promoted to MEO3 in September of 2014 and continued working with the mason crew, but was also utilized as an equipment operator who operated many different kinds of equipment at a high skill level in all the tasks construction support is responsible for. It was hard to take Ed away from the mason crew, but a year and a half ago he was assigned as the MEO3 responsible for supervising the clean fill site at Grantham Lane. This is where construction support dumps the spoils that results from mostly our sanitary sewer repairs and our stormwater facility rehab projects. that can result in tons of sediment removal. This site is highly regulated by EPA and DENREC and the County Department of Land Use. Ed operates a large D6 dozer utilizing established procedures that guarantee we are not in violation of our permit. Its personal attitude and attention to detail are second to none, and the excellent condition of this fill site is an example of these attributes. Despite being assigned to the clean fill site, Ed has still been willing to pitch in and help with the mason crew when needed. Even though these assignments to the mason crew are now temporary, Ed continues to be a leader, effectively managing the crew to get the job done, and uses his experience to assist and teach crew members. His efforts in this regard are appreciated. Thank you. Employee of the Month, September 2015, Tom Blandy.
No picture.
And it's Tom. Tom is a motor equipment operator too and has been on an essential part in the ongoing operations of our plant operations section. He has demonstrated and continues to demonstrate the initiatives and know-how to tackle some of the most difficult assignments they undertake. He is instrumental in the completion of several projects and is often requested by his co-workers when they are needed. Congratulations, Tom. Employee of the Month, October 2015, Steve Ruble. Steve Ruble is a project administrator and has served with the Newcastle County Department of Special Services since November 2010. He maintains a roster of 31 projects, many of which require attention on a daily basis. Steve routinely works with fellow county employees, leaders from other local governments, and utility companies, contractors, and the public. He is one of the busiest people I know in this building. Since his start here in the Department of Special Services, Steve has been tasked to diagnose technical engineering problems, present project-related materials at public workshops, serve as owner's rep, manage projects of all sizes, and even identify possible solutions to issues arising from administrative requirements of the county's contracts. Steve is always willing to assist and conquers the toughest challenges with eagerness, determination, and a well-rounded arsenal of skills. The abilities needed for him to excel are very diverse in his scope, and Steve routinely demonstrates this to the county's benefit with excellence. Congratulations, Steve. And last but not least, the November 2015 Employee of the Month, Bill Jones. Off to my blind side, okay. Bill joined the county in April 2014 as a stormwater inspector and is responsible for post-construction management inspections, stormwater inspections. There are approximately 1,900 of these facilities that must be inspected annually to comply with our NIPDES permit and our delegated authority from DENREC. The number of facilities grows each year with new development, and it's a constant challenge to visit each site annually. This year was particularly challenging. Our other stormwater inspector, who also assigned to post-construction inspections, was unable to inspect during the last 8 months of the year, and the stormwater management section was scrambling to make up for this deficit. Bill really stepped up, went above and beyond to ensure that we met our regulatory goals. He conducted nearly 1,100 of the annual inspections himself by foregoing taking leave, which we were able to carry over while we were short-handed. We are very impressed, but not surprised that Bill would be willing to do this and put the county's need in front of himself. So he was nominated by his entire section for this award. Congratulations. Okay, can we have a drum roll? Well, we don't have a drum, okay. This year's winner, the county executive announced, is none other than
Stewart Carmichael.
Over.
Congratulations.
Now you have to give a speech. First off, say you're a county executive. He has a proclamation for
A
you.
tribute, Stewart. Now I was involved in a little bit. I know how important and hard it was to get. I never knew we had so little WWTPOs.
Wastewater treatment plant operation.
Yeah.
The very
And as we
difficult
looked
position
at
for
how
us
we're
to
going
fill.
to come up with somebody, there were a few out there that had to train. So we could hire outside. And for you to go ahead and do this, I know it was hard and meant a lot to our government to be able to continue that. So I want to congratulate that. This is a tribute that I would have, that outlines the work you did. Won't have everybody have to listen to it this morning.
Okay, and along with the tribute, you get something suitable for framing, which we framed for you. A nice little Employee of the Year. And in lieu of a dozen donuts, the annual award winner receives a special thank you, and you can open it up. And it is a $500 gift certificate.
Oh, that's not bad.
American Express uses wherever they accept it, and it'll get you $500 worth of goods and products.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you very much.